mill. But they were happy in their work. Everything they did was for their own benefit and for those who would come after them, not for a pack of idle, thieving humans.
Comrades, I have an announcement. There will now be work on Sunday afternoons. This work is of course strictly voluntary, but any animal who absents himself from this work will find his rations reduced by at least half. Furthermore, I've decided a new policy for the farm. Animal Farm will now engage in trade with neighbouring farms.
Comrade Napoleon, will you repeat that?
Animal Farm will now engage in trade with neighbouring farms. This is of course not for any commercial purpose. We need money to buy materials which are urgently necessary. Tools, paraffin oil, string, dog biscuits. I have made all the necessary arrangements. We will sell a stack of hay and part of our current wheat crop. And if we need more money for the future, to buy dynamo for the windmill, for example, this will have to be obtained by the sale of eggs. There is always a sale for eggs in the village.
What? What about our chicks?
The hens should welcome this contribution as their own personal sacrifice to the building of the windmill.
We represent the young pigs, and we must object. These are among the earliest resolutions passed after Jones was expelled. 1. Never to have any dealings with human beings. 2. Never to engage in trade. 3. Never to make use of money.
Are you sure this is something you have dreamed, comrade? Are there any resolutions of these results of yours? Are they written down anywhere?
I remember them.
We all remember them.
Comrade Snowball always told us not to behave like men.
Yeah. 4 legs good. 4 legs good. 2 legs back. 2 legs back.
There is no need for any further discussion. I have recognised necessity. We need money to buy materials which are necessary, so we will engage in trade. I have made all the necessary arrangements. There will be no need for any of you animals to come in contact with human beings. I can see that would be clearly most inappropriate. I shall do that myself. A solicitor living in the village named Mr. Whymper has agreed to act as an agent between Animal Farm and the outside world. He will come every Monday morning to receive his instructions. Long live Animal Farm!
Long live Animal Farm!
Mr. Whymper visited the farm every Monday.
Do I make myself clear, Mr. Whymper?
Perfectly, Mr. Napoleon.
I need £5 notes. Checks are of no use to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That makes £50.
£50!
Thank you, Mr. Whymper.
Very well, Mr. Napoleon. It was about this time that the pigs suddenly moved into the farmhouse.
Why are they going in there?
It is absolutely necessary that we pigs, who are, after all, the brains of the farm, to have a quiet place to work in. It is almost suited to the dignity that the leader should live in a house, then a mere starve.
I hear that the pigs take their food in the kitchen.
And use the drawing room to play in.
And sleep in the beds.
Never.
Comrade Napoleon is always right.
Comrades! Comrades! You do not suppose, surely, there was ever a ruling against beds? Oh no, a bed
had a hard year selling most of their hay and corn to Wimper. But they were still tired, but the windmill compensated for everything.
We're working hard. We're building our windmill.
Hooray!
Only old Benjamin refused to grow enthusiastic.
Ha! Windmills, electricity. The more you have, the more you want. God has given me a tail to keep the flies off, but I'll sooner have no tail and no flies.
In January, the food fell short. For days at a time, animals had nothing to eat but shafts and mangles.
Do you hear what the pigeons are saying? When we're really weak, they intend to bring an army, but full of guns.
Starvation stared them in the face, but it was vitally necessary to hide the face from the outside world.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another £50 for your very fine grain, Mr. Napoleon.
Thank you, Mr. Wimper.
I hear about the village that you're running short on food.
This is not so, Mr. Wimper.
If it is, why won't you let me buy more grain off you?
No, the animals must be fed, and fed well. Good day to you, Mr. Wimper.
Very well. Cheerio, Mr. Napoleon.
Mr. Wimper had been nicely full, for the grain bins were filled with sand at Napoleon's order. Then the rest was finished with what was left of the grain. In fact, the animals were desperately hungry.
Comrades, we need grain. Therefore, the hens must surrender their eggs. What? Through the good offices of Wimper, a contract has been made for 400 eggs per week. This will pay for enough meal and grain to give us food until the summer.
But the clutches are ready for the spring sitting. It's matter if you take our eggs away now.
You must do your duty.
We can't spare the eggs. Can't you see we're broody?
You must pay the eggs. We must pay our way now. It seems, comrades, our feathered friends have lost all sense of reason. I demand the hens be deprived of food and water.
For 5 days, the hens held out.
Day 1 in the hen house. Day 2 in the hen house. Day 3 in the hen house. Day 4 in the hen house. Day 5 in the hen house.
Finally, they capitulated and went back to their nesting boxes. 9 hens had died. From now on, a grocer's van drove up and took the eggs away.
You're right. Right. No.
Here you go, John Smith.
Yeah.
Come on. Here you go. See you next week.
Right.
And once a week, the animals watched them go, but they still had no more to eat. There was a secret whispering in the night.
Napoleon's going to get chased away.